After a week of friendly competition and sharing culture, the Arctic Winter Games have left the city of Fairbanks with memories that will last a lifetime. It's been a venue for these aspiring athletes, cultural artists, and performers to show their passion and full potential to the world. KTVA CBS 11 is proud to bring you the 2014 Arctic Winter Games closing ceremonies, live from Fairbanks, Alaska.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the 2014 Arctic Winter Games closing ceremony here in the Golden Heart city of Fairbanks, where it has been an incredibly busy week for more than 2,000 athletes competing in 20 sports. Very, very busy week.
Welcome back to the 2014 Arctic Winter Games closing ceremonies. Athletes now arriving into the arena after a long and hard-fought week, Alexis.
They still got some energy, though, which
yeah,
is great
they do.
to see after a week long of competition.
Right, and they're not coming in as they're coming in actually all together. And you may notice some team members probably wearing different coats because they actually, as they trade pins, they trade clothing as well. So it's like, hey, you want my coat? Swap with coats. So that's kind of cool.
A lot going on.
Hey, Dave Goldman has the mayor right now. Dave, tell us more.
You got it. Well, let Mr. Mayor, Luke Hopkins, thanks for joining us here. This is terrific, huh?
Absolutely. When they come in and they say, Alberta North says, thank you, Fairbanks, it's being said everywhere because look at what we've done here this week. It's incredible.
This was a long time coming for you. This wasn't just a week-long thing. Years and years of preparation, wasn't it?
4 years. It was the first dreams I had when I came into office in 2010. And we said, let's go for the bid, and look what's happened.
You know, very few cities get to host an event of this magnitude. Yeah. Fairbanks got to do it.
This is our third one, and it's over the top. It's incredible.
And I'd be remiss beforehand if we didn't check it out. There are certain people all week long. You know these pins there. You can see how many I have. We got the media pin. That's here. That's it. Some people though are in the know. I mean, this is some serious hardware here, folks.
Important one here.
What do we got?
We got this incredible pin here from the wife of one of the founders of the Arctic Winter Games in 1970, wow. Mary McKinnon. Ms. McKinnon, she made this handmade.
Handmade. So again, next time, folks, you seek this guy out. He's the guy to go to for trading pins. I don't know if you're going to get this one, but you might have a chance.
It's the 21st sport, pin trading. That's what they say.
You got it.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Mayor. Let's go back upstairs.
All right, and again, pin trading, a huge deal. We talked to a lady named Buzzy Q a little while ago. She tonight she volunteered. She's did some ushering for ice skating. She was a greeter at the airport. Just loves it. Loves volunteering. Loves helping these guys out. And she kind of became a pin collector, if you will, by accident.
Out of nowhere, yes.
Yeah, just kind of out of the blue. It's like she told us that when she was greeting teams when they came into the airport last Saturday. I remember when we flew in, they had a congregation, if you will, right there. And when they would come off the plane, lots of cheers and yells, and people were excited. And someone from Yamal, a Russian team, came up to her and gave her her first pin. They talked about volunteers a little while ago. What's interesting about that is they wanted about 2,500 volunteers. They actually got 2,700, so they got 200 more than they were really hoping for. And those folks have I mean, you see them all over the place. Again, they have their yellow coats on. You can't go anywhere without seeing a yellow coat. And they basically committed, prior to these games, 10,000 shifts, and they donated probably about 30,000 hours at 30 locations.
For some, for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, they're just, what can I do? I mean, that's what they are asking. What can I do for you here at the games?
Definitely for them. I mean, a lot of them remember the 1988 games, so for them it was special to be a part of it this time.
Right.
Because back in the day they had their families, but it was great for them to participate this time around and have all this freedom to be able to help with such a great event.
And you see the teams again coming in. Teams, again, Alaska, Alberta North, Greenland, Northwest Territories, Nunavut, Sapmi, and Yamal, and
Yukon as well.
Forget Yukon, of
our
course.
closest neighbors.
And there's Ravi right there. Ravi, the official mascot. You know, Ravi traveled to all 9 contingents.
He looks tired.
Yeah, he looked like we saw him today. He was kind
of dancing last
limping
week
around. Yeah, now he's slowing down a little bit.
Or somebody was holding him around, so I'm like, he's worn out.
But he traveled to all 9 contingents and brought items back from each location, and they were on display this week. So look at that, quite festive. beach balls going like a rock concert.
See everybody
out there.
together.
Are they having a good time or what? Again, this has
Party
kind of
time.
been compared to a summer camp. You go to summer camp, you meet friends, lifelong friendships.
And all the kids coming out here now, and now we can't tell who's who, because when they start trading jackets, unless your son or daughter or best friend or neighbor's out there, you don't know who's who. But that's the whole thing about this sportsmanship thing, that even after these games, and they went at it pretty hard too on that ice, shaking hands and getting ready to come back in 2 years from now.
And Dave, this is your first Arctic Winter Games. You were here all week. You saw many sports. What's your impression of what you saw?
I'll tell you what, Joe, and I'm not just saying this after covering sports for 26 years now, I'm dating myself. I've never seen such a good combination, such a magical mix of athletic competition, playing as hard as you can, trying to win, and then the sportsmanship at the end. What jumped out to me actually was its snowshoe, which I had never seen yesterday. And here these kids are going out. The sun's beating down, so it's actually pretty hot outside. And they're going around for 2 or 3 miles. And these kids, when they come across the line, are simply spent. And somehow, even afterwards, within seconds after doing that, first person comes over, second one comes over, and within a few seconds, they catch their breath for a moment, go over, and find the competitor who they just beat and shook hands. And that, to me, is something you don't see every day. That was great stuff, and I won't forget that anytime soon.
Here's a look back at the week and some of our sports. We've got the head pull right there, Alexis. Have you ever tried that?
Oh my goodness.
I tried the 2-kick high kick in the newsroom last week. I didn't do very well. I didn't get the finger pull.
Goodness.
That looks painful.
So much strength. It's really incredible.
Yeah, try some of these and see how easy they are, right?
We've been skating. I tried to make it look so graceful. Hockey.
Hockey action on Alaska sweeping. All the golds. Can you
great,
believe that?
exciting
All the
game.
golds. They're calling it the Alaska Gold Rush is what they're talking about, the hockey, because they swept it all, so they're
All
saying
three
the
of them.
Alaska
And
Gold Rush.
it was sudden. It was sudden.
It is now time to say goodbye to our Arctic Winter Games family members. May you cherish the memories of the 2014 Arctic Winter Games. Now, through the powers vested in me by the President and my colleagues of the Arctic Winter Games International Committee from around the circumpolar north, I call upon you to gather and reunite in Nuuk, Greenland in March of 2016 for the 24th Arctic Winter Games. Under the light of the Aurora Borealis and with the guidance of the Northern Stars, we wish for you to carry forth the non-political torch and spirit of the Arctic Winter Games and have a safe journey home. With the extinguishing of the Arctic Winter Games cauldron flame, I now proclaim the 2014 Arctic Winter Games officially closed.